What is up, guys? This is me, Johnny Cooper64 here with another YouTube video, and it's been a decade since I've made a video. Get it? Anyways, happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Everybody gets to go back to school and work. New Grand Prix comes out this week, so we get our first content of Crash Bandicoot in 2020. But today we're talking about things that were announced last year ago, that were supposed to come out in late 2019 or early 2020, which ended up getting scrapped. And that is Crash Bandicoot merchandise, folks, made via different companies. Now let's get to our first one. This one is from NECA Figures, who were responsible for making the super detailed Crash Bandicoot figures. They made the default one back in 2018, then they decided to make different varieties of the Crash Bandicoot one, like the one with the scuba suit from Warped, the jetpack one from Cortex Strikes Back, and the hoverboard from the same title game. And also another one with just Crash Bandicoot, but with an additional face and Aku Aku. Now the scuba, hoverboard, and Aku Aku one were shown off at the Toy Fair of 2019, along with Dr. Neo Cortex and Coco Bandicoot. I remember seeing these shown off and wanting to buy them straight away to put them in my shelf with the normal Crash one I had. Months passed by and I completely forgot about them until now. But what exactly happened? They were very detailed and beautiful. They looked exactly like the Insane models, but what went wrong? NECA themselves tweeted out to a reply saying, "We prototyped more, but line didn't receive the support needed." So what happened? Well, if we put the pieces together, it was the sales of the figures. NECA still released every Crash figure shown at Toy Fair except for Cortex and Coco, because in their mind they thought it will sell more since it's the titular protagonist. But what NECA failed to realize is that not many people are going to be buying the same character with a few alterations. I only bought the normal one and not the other ones because it was the exact same character. I never planned to buy the others except for Coco and Cortex because it was a different character than the protagonist. But they didn't seem to realize that, or they did, but it was too late. And the different alterations did not sell well, and I guess they thought Coco and Cortex won't sell well neither. So they ended up canceling them, and I presume from the tweet that they made other Crash Bandicoot characters. My guess will have been Ripperoo, Dingo Dow, Entropy, and Engine, but they won't be able to see the light of day since NECA failed to realize their own mistake. We'll have loved to have owned them. If only they released Coco and Cortex first and then the alterations, maybe they will have been able to market that the ones that are not the protagonists will sell more. But I guess that will never happen. Anyways, maybe in the future, maybe they will return, or Activision will make them do it for the new installment, who knows. But on to the next one, the Crash Bandicoot plush. The big one, that is. They made a normal sized one, or smaller I shall say. One with Crash's normal eyes, another one with his crazy eyes, along with Cortex and Coco. And these plushies are quite low when it comes to quality. The designs are very bad. Come on, Activision, can't you hire a better company that can make the quality of these plushies like this? This is why the big Crash Bandicoot plush was scrapped, because the quality of the detail was missing. The toy just looked too basic and simple with cheap material. The pants are like printed and everything, and I honestly couldn't care less that this one was scrapped. I never liked the smaller one. I owned it. I owned every single one of them except for Coco. Why the fuck will I get the big one for me to fuck with? What I meant to say is for me to put in my shelf with the rest of my collection, which I do not fuck in, because my shelf will break, which is something that hasn't happened before. But Johnny, no. This plush only had a concept art when announced, and then the full plush was seen when voice actors Nolan North and Troy Baker play Nitrofield, the demo version, in the Activision headquarters. The plush was seen in the background, but it never saw the light of day. The last one in here is the Nitro and TNT cups. Now, I think they made ones back then, but these ones were more detailed versions, as the other ones were just plain and simple, but these ones had more detail, and it catches my eye as a man of detail, but never saw the light of day neither, sadly. But I don't know much of this one though. This is like the least one I know of. That is all I have for today, folks. This idea was provided by Crash Bandicoot Archive on Twitter, link below. Which ones would have you like to have owned if released? Which ones shouldn't have been cancelled? Let me know in the comment section below, and welcome to 2020, boys.